The honourable member for Port Moody, Coquitlam.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The restriction on Chinook fishing is threatening the livelihoods of British Columbians. I have a constituent who now fears potential bankruptcy because the Liberals choose to punish fishers for their own failures to restore salmon stocks. When will the Liberals stop scapegoating British Columbians and start dealing with the real threats to Chinook salmon, like undertreated sewage and illegal and unreported fishing in the Fraser River?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The Chinook salmon are in a serious decline. We're taking measures to make sure that we're going to protect the stocks. It's a critically important piece of the work that we're doing. Fisheries management issues are something that are always difficult when people are impacted, but it's something that we know we have to do, along with habitat restoration, climate change. All of these things are impacting the stocks. We're going to make sure we do everything we can to protect the Chinook salmon. Thank you.
The honourable member for Port Moody, Coquitlam.
Liberals announced $45 million of funding for free and weekly periodicals. This includes ethnic media. But that funding will be divided among approximately 2,500 outlets, including English publications. The National Ethnic Press and Media Council of Canada said that this will barely scratch the surface and will not counter the pending collapse that awaits ethnic media. If the Liberals truly believe diversity is Canada's strength, will they stop treating ethnic media like an afterthought?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for the question. Our government has been there for Canadian media, and we have been for years, Madam Speaker. We've invested more than $650 million to help media across the country, and I find it quite ironic that I would be asked what our government has been doing to help media when I hear that the platform for the member from Durham would actually cut back the $600 million support that we have provided for media, Madam Speaker.
Answer from the member from Port Moody, Coquitlam.
Reopens, the demand for PPE masks continues to grow, but the government is delaying the awarding of contracts to Canadian manufacturers. And on June 18, the minister said contracts were given to 25 Canadian companies and hundreds across the world. Will the government protect domestic production and give priority to made-in-Canada companies and Canadian supply chains?
Answer from the minister.
Madam Speaker, I thank the honourable member for the question, but her question is somewhat misguided in the sense that we have placed incredible priority on domestic manufacturing. Over half of the face shields that are received already in Canada have been produced domestically, and we are well on our way to becoming self-sufficient, which we will intend to do to address future waves of this pandemic. Thank you, Madam Speaker.